Now friends, let's talk about question number 14. The question states that if the tangent to the curve y is equal to fx, x base log e x, x is greater than 0, yes, at a point c comma fc is parallel to the line segment joining the points 1 comma 0 and e comma e. So it's a very simple problem, an easy problem, and what we have to find the value of c in terms of e. So you can see here 2 points are given to you, the line joining the 2 points, that is 1 comma 0 and e comma e. So if I talk about this line, the slope of the line is going to be e minus 0 upon e minus 1, so which is equal to e upon e minus 1. Now if I talk about the slope of the tangent, that is dy by dx, which is nothing but we have x times 1 by x plus log base ex times you have into 1. So this is what we have at c comma fc, that means at x equal to c. So this is coming out to be dy by dx at x is equal to c is 1 plus log base ec we have, right? So what we have 1 plus log base ec is equal to e upon e minus 1. Now what we can do, we can just take 1 on the right hand side, that is log base ec is equal to e upon e minus 1, this is minus 1, and yes, we can write it as e minus of e, this is plus 1 divided by e minus 1. You can see here. So we have log base e c is equal to 1 upon e minus 1. So c can be written as e raised to the power 1 upon e minus 1. So option 4 is the correct one we have. Now let's talk about question number 15. The integral 1 to 2 e to the power x, x raised to the power x 2 plus log base e x dx equals what? So these are the 4 options which are given to you. So yes, by seeing e to the power x, the concept that comes to our mind is the concept of indefinite integration is somewhat like, is it going to be e raised to the power x fx plus f dash x dx form? Yes, it is. How will it be? Let us have a look at it. See what we can write. We can take this integral as I. This is 1 to 2. This is e raised to the power x, which is x raised to the power x, and this is going to be 1 plus 2 can be written as 1 plus 1 plus log base e x dx we have, right? Now this is equal to 1 to 2, and this is e raised to the power x. This is going to be x raised to the power x plus x raised to the power x. This is 1 plus log base e x dx we have, right? So this differentiation of x to the power x is going to be this only. So that means if I talk about this part, this is going to be the integral, rather we are talking about this. So e raised to the power x into x raised to the power x, and this is 1 to 2 we have. Now we can just simply do the definite integral calculations. We can substitute the values of 2 and 1 here in the given value. So we get the answer as the option number 2. So hopefully this is clear. Now let's discuss question number 16. For a suitably chosen real constant a, function f such that r minus of a tends to r is defined by fx is equal to a minus x upon a plus x. And further, suppose that for any real number x which is not equal to minus a and fx is not equal to minus a, this f of fx is going to be equal to x. That is, it's a problem based on function. The concept of composite function has been used here. Now we have to find a f of minus half. So I think it's a very simple problem, very easy one. Just the concept need to be used. This is f of fx is equal to x we have. So f of fx means we have f of a minus x upon, this is a plus x we have, which is equal to x. Then in place of x we can write a minus x upon, this is a plus x whole divided by, in place of x we can write again a plus a minus x upon a plus x, which is equal to x. Now what we can do, we can just simplify this form. And once you simplify, you can just have a look at the calculation part. A will be coming out as 1. So once a is 1, so that means we need to find f of minus half. So a is known to us. This is coming out to be 1. So this is going to be fx, which is 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. So just substitute the value x as minus half here. In place of x, we write minus half. Here also we write minus half. And we get the value as the 3. So the fourth option is the correct one we have.